Did you like being in the room as an athlete? And if the answer is yes, were there times where maybe the answer was no?
Yeah, cutting too much weight in college was miserable, and all the weigh-ins that you have to do was something that would seem like a lose-lose sometimes, especially when I was ranked first or second in the country. If you win, you should have won by more. If you lose, it's the end of the world. You're miserable either way. There's been times like that. And so having good coaches and people that can talk you off the edge and say it's all part of the process and get you to understand the grand scheme of things is so, so important in those moments. Um, but when I was wrestling freestyle, the weigh-ins are spread out. I just love being in the room, and that was so easy for me. And training for the U23s in college at Ohio State was always really exciting for me, just because it was a change of pace, and I liked freestyle a little bit more. But yeah, man, there's always going to be those highs and lows for every athlete. And I tell my guys, if you aren't at a breaking point at some point, you're not going hard enough. And so the sport will beat you down eventually. And if you care enough and you try hard enough, you will be a little bit broken at some point. But having good coaching and good teammates around you can make all the difference.
Man, I wish I'd have heard that as an athlete. Like, just you're gonna be broken. It means you're doing something right, actually.
Yeah, right. It's kind of part of the process, but you got to have people around you to understand it. Because when you're in it, you feel like you're by yourself, and in those moments, you see really good guys quit or just break and fold. I've been one of those guys that folded before. My freshman year, I was 24-4 to start my true freshman year. 24-4 to start the season, ranked 6th in the country, 7th in the country. I finished the season 2-12.
Oh my
So
God, really?
you could say that I broke. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was that
I
heading
got
in?
the wild card. Yeah, I got the wild card. I got 8th at the Big Tens. And I told my coach to give it back. And he went in there. He came out and he goes, I couldn't do it. I
You
go,
told your
damn
coach to
it.
do what?
I told him to give the wild card back.
Oh,
I
give
got
it
the
back.
wild card to go the other ways. I said, give it back, buddy. You want it.
Get out of here.
Yeah, what am I going to do over there? Just weigh in and lose 2 matches? Great. Don't want to do it. I'm broken, coach.
Holy shit. 2 and
So it
12?
happens to everybody. 2-12. The Big Ten season was a shock for your boy.
Did you have any idea what was in front of you, or just like one guy, tough guy after another, where you were just like, throw your hands
It
up?
was just the season's longer. I was cutting weight. My body was starting to eat its own muscle because I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really know what I was doing. And it was just a lot of weigh-ins, and everybody's good. You know, you win, you crush somebody when you're at that level. You beat him 7-2, whooped his ass. Like, didn't feel like that ever. It was
Yeah.
just always felt tough and grinding. And then as I'm starting to get into that low point, the Big Ten season starts. And then, I mean, guys that are backups are very, very good, and they're all hand fighters and pressure. And if they watched me at all, they knew that I was in that zone where I was getting tired and I was at the breaking point. And so
Mm-hmm.
they all went extra hard, which didn't help. But yeah, you got to hide that and have some composure at some point too.
Here's your wild card. Take it, give it back. I don't want it.
No, thank you.
I'm gonna go to Dairy Queen and get a cheeseburger and a
That would be
Blizzard.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, our spring break was the following week, or the spring break was during the NCAA's. I just took the first week off of the next quarter.
yeah, like done with this, man. I'll be somewhere
Done.
else. All right.